The book Sold by Patricia McCormick is a book about a little girl who's 12 years old, and her name's Lakshmi, and she lives with her family, and they're really poor in this poor village in Nepal. And since her family is so poor, her stepfather sent her to the city to find a job. And so as she's traveling to the city, she's getting sold from one person to the next into sex trafficking, and she gets to her job, which is called the Happiness House. The first time she was on the job, I guess you could say, she refused to have sexual interactions with another man, and so from then on she was drugged to, so she wouldn't know what she was doing, to have sex with multiple men a night. And she did this until she learned that she couldn't be drugged anymore, that this was her job and she needed to do it. And so she soon befriends an American at the end of the book, who then helps take down the business and sets her free. While in the Happiness House, she makes two good friends, a boy and a girl. The girl is known as her, I guess, co-worker, I guess you could say. Her name's Amma, and she knows all the tricks in the house, and she knows just everything that's up and that's going on. And the little boy is named Harish, and he has a sick mom in the Happiness House, and he takes care of her and stuff. And he's also known as the David Beckham boy because he has a shirt that has David Beckham on it that he wears a lot. The theme of the book is that little girls are taken for granted, and the reasoning behind that is that these little girls are being sold without even knowing that they're going into sex trafficking, and just like Lakshmi, she didn't know she was doing that as her job. And these little girls are also taken for granted with two types of abuses, which is sexual abuse and drug abuse. The book had many strengths and many weaknesses, but there was one strength and one weakness that stood out to me the most. The strength in the book was how it was formatted. When I would read it, it seemed like diary entries because of how short they were. Like the chapters would be maybe 2 sentences long, which could help the reader be okay, knows what's going on in one chapter. It's short and sweet and to the point. The weakness was that since the chapters were so short, there could have been more detail to the story. I don't know, it was kind of blunt, short and sweet, but I mean, it could have been better with some more details. One thing I learned at the beginning of the book was that people in Nepal are considered poor if they don't have steel or tin roofs on their houses. I also learned that those who are looking to gain money sell their possessions to others or gamble, just like Lakshmi's stepfather. He gambled all of their possessions, which isn't the best idea. Sold was a great book to read and learn from. I would recommend it to people who like to learn about what's happening during sex trafficking, and those who want to to stop it and want to learn more on how to stop it. Because this whole book is about a little girl who goes through sex trafficking all day, every day. I'd also recommend it to people who want a fast read because of how short most of the chapters are, which makes it easy to read through. And one more thing is my favorite part in the book is where Lakshmi meets the American man that helps her out of Happiness House, and he asks her a bunch of questions and reels her in with his camera that he has, because he brought a camera, and she's kind of just super timid and shy, and she doesn't want to talk to him because she doesn't want to get in trouble. She doesn't trust him too because Amma told him that American men make fun of all the people who work at Happiness House and just make fun of them. And she trusted Amma because Amma knew everything. But then she soon talks to him a little bit at a time, and soon enough they shut down the Happiness House, and Lakshmi and all the others become free. So that's my book, Sold.